Hey everybody, today I'm talking about an employee bill of rights. Now, this is the example that I have included as a free download. You'll find it as a page link in the very first comment. They're out there on the internet. There's lots of different versions. This is just one I've cobbled together. Consider it a starting off point. You really need to have something that works for you and your team. Why do you want to do this? Engagement, pure and simple. Not the shallow, everybody be happy engagement, the real engagement. The engagement that drives difficult questions, that drives insight. The kind that allow people the ability to set boundaries, and the boundaries that you also need as a manager. So this is a contract between you and your team. This is not 100% the responsibility you have to your team. They have a responsibility back too, because you're all agreeing to the statements listed. Now in my case, I have 10. I would encourage you to not go beyond that number, but again, change up the content for an agreement that works for you. I'm going to give you a couple quick examples. I have statements such as, you have the right to ask for what you want, or you have the right to say yes, no, or I don't understand. You have the right to make a mistake. Now notice, none of those say that I as a manager have to give you what you want, or I as a manager need to change the decision because you've said no. But it does allow for conversation. It allows for respectful engagement. It allows you to benefit from other perspectives and your team to benefit from other perspectives so that your team knows they can speak up, or they can set a boundary, or they can ask a question. Now, again, it might not change the outcome, but man, what a difference when people know that they're being heard and they're being understood and listened to. And you never know, it just might change the outcome. It will absolutely increase the level of engagement with your team. It's going to drive deeper insight, and you're definitely going to move to a new level of trust. I would encourage you to hand this out as part of an onboarding package. And either way, whether you have existing team members and you're just going to go in on Monday and hand this out to them, or with a new person, make sure you revisit it and let them know you're going to. Give them a couple days, then get together and go through line by line and make sure that you get their understanding of what this means, and you also share with them the intent and purpose behind it. I've never had anybody ever try to abuse this. It is absolutely just an informal agreement. However, I always kept it posted, and I encourage you to as well, so that your team remembers that this is something that you've all agreed to. I really hope you found this useful. I really hope you enjoy the download, and I'll see you later.